Hello everyone, my name is Prashant and welcome to EasyTech AI channel. So today we will learn how to use the vlookup in Excel. So guys, if you are new to my channel, then please subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon to get the latest videos. So just we will see. So first of all, we need to understand why we should use the vlookup here. We are using vlookup to quickly find the information from the table range of the spreadsheet. Okay, let's see this example how we should use the VLOOKUP in our real-time scenario. So for example, I have created this sample table here. Okay, so based on that sample table, we need to retrieve the value in this particular table. Okay, so what we are finding here, the serial number. Serial number is the VLOOKUP value. Okay, so based on that serial number, it needs to be searched and it should be retrieved. What needs to be retrieved? Name and the training status based on the serial number. Okay, so whichever fields we need to retrieve on that particular cell or the column, we need to insert the VLOOKUP formula. Okay, so I'm just inserting the VLOOKUP formula in the name and training. And for serial number, I'm just enter one randomly number like whichever available in the source. So I'm just inserting as a second. So based on second serial number, it needs to retrieve the name and training status. Okay, so I'm inserting the formula in the name field equal to vlookup. Then we need to select a vlookup value. We are searching the vlookup value as a serial number. Okay, and this is available in G3. Okay, and then we should select the table array. So table array is nothing but we need to check that particular value from that particular array and retrieve the value also. Those values should be present in those table arrays. Okay, so here in this case we are searching the serial number, so the table array we should select from that particular column. Okay, so the serial number, it is starting from the A1. Okay, so I'm selecting this particular range, and then the column index number. So column number index is nothing but we need to insert the column index to retrieve that particular field. Okay, so in this case we are retrieving the name. Okay, so name, so how we should find the index? Then whatever the VLOOKUP value column is there, from that column we need to count the index. Okay, so for now the serial number is the one and the name is the second, so I can insert the call index as a second here. Okay, and we have the two options here, approximate match and exact match. So I'm selecting the exact match here. Okay, so here you can see the name is available. Okay, so likewise we need to insert the formula for the training status. So what I can do it here, I can insert the vlookup, then find the vlookup value, which is vlookup value, that is the serial number, and then we should use the table array, the same table array I'm using here. Okay, and the column index. So for name we have selected as a second. Okay, but the training status here you can see the column index might be the different. So I'm just again counting the column index, so it will be starting the serial number. I'm again repeating, the column index always should start whichever the vlookup value column is there in the source table. Okay, so that is why I'm counting the serial number is a 1, name is second, address is third, DOB is fourth, and the training status is a fifth. Okay, so I'm selecting the fifth here. Okay, and then we should use the exact match. Okay, yeah, that's it. So here if I'll change the serial number here, then it should automatically change the name and training status. Here you can see, if I'll make 4 instead of second and then hit enter, then here you can see the name is Mas and the training status is completed. Okay, so this is the very basic scenario which I have shown. Okay, in our organization or in your company, wherever you are working, so there some business scenarios might come. Okay, so someone is asking for select or search few of the values and retrieve some values based on that particular search. Then so for that scenario I have created one sample table here. The data is used, not that much used, so for now there is a 73 rows are there. Okay, so based on 73 rows I'll perform some actions here. Here is the request. Okay, so if your manager asks to retrieve some data based on these names, okay, so what needs to be retrieved? If he mentioned the I need these 3 column data, okay, then what I can do, I can just put it here. Okay, and then I can search this value, and based on that values it needs to be retrieved here. Then what I can do here, I'll use the vlookup formula in address. Okay, vlookup, what I need to search, this is the given value. Okay, so that I can search it. So I'm using as a vlookup value this, and then the table array we should select from here. So how we should select the table array? The name is the vlookup value. Okay, so from that column I'm selecting. Okay, okay, till the last row I'm selecting this. Okay, this is selected, and then we need to insert the column index. So for now, the first field is the address. Okay, so I'm searching, I'm selecting the two as a column index, because starting from the name is the first index and the address is the second index. Okay, so that I have selected, and the exact match. Okay, so here you can see the Bangalore is there. Okay, so likewise we need to prepare the formula for the DOB and training status also. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll make some adjustment here. So what I need to do, I can just drag this formula. Okay, then here you can see this is changed here. But yeah, if I drag this, then if you could observe this, the B2 has been selected here, but that should not be the case, because we are searching this A2. Okay, but since we have dragged it, so that is why it is showing as a B, so it is just increased. Okay, so earlier it was A2, but it is a B2 right now. So what we can do it here, we can just do static here, so A2, and then here it needs to be here also the table range is there, right? So that also needs to be a static. So what I'm doing the static here for entire table, that should be the static. Okay, so it should not change. So please make sure when we need to do the static range, then we should use the dollar always. Okay, so I have selected this, and then okay, so here it needs to be a false. Just a sec, this is false. Okay, and then I'll drag it. Okay, something went wrong. What went wrong? Because the column index is not appropriate. So why? Because we need to check where is the column index for the DOB. So that is the 3, and this is the 4, the training status. So what we can do, we can straightforward change the column index here. So 3, and this is the 4. Okay, so the training status is on 4th. Okay, so here you can see it is changed. So the DOB, the format of the DOB was different, so that is why it was showing the incorrect date there. So I have just changed it with the date. Okay, so now what we can do, I can straightforward drag this formula. Okay, so okay, so here you can see the every value is changed here.